Hi, it's Teacher Bonnie. I'm going to show you how to make a beaded necklace today with a medallion at the bottom, and we also use straws. So it should be fun. I'll show you how in just a minute. So the first thing you're going to do is get some pony beads, and you also need a beading strand like this, and you're going to sort these. This is such a great sorting activity, so don't miss this part because it's great for fine motor development. So you have to sort the beads into different colors. There's a green one. And then also for color recognition and fine motor to have to hold these with the pincer grasp, it's great activity. So don't miss out on the great sorting activity. I like to buy beads in bulk and then have them all multicolored, and then I have the kids actually sort them out before we do the beading project. So this is great. I just used, these are some little color mixers that I get at Blick Art Studio online, and I also use these little dishes I can get there for super cheap. I love these. You can do everything with them, from food preparation to mixing beads to painting. And they're super inexpensive, and I can get like 24 super inexpensive. So that's what we do first. And then we're going to decide on what kind of pattern we're going to use. So I love using these straws. You can get them at the dollar section in Target. I also found them in that CVS. Like sometimes they have a Rite Aid. They have like that dollar summer section, and they're much cheaper. Otherwise, I have to order them and get them from Party City, but theirs are more expensive. So I go ahead and put 3 at a time, and then I just cut them. I used to have the kids do this when we used to use plastic straws, and it's a really good activity, but these are too hard for them to use. So we have to have an adult do this part of it, and it's sort of fun because they spring all over the place, but it's great. And then you have these really cute little pineapples to use on your necklaces. Okay, now you want to go ahead and cut this, and I usually just wrap it around my neck and get sort of just about that length, because I like my necklaces sort of long, and then just cut it over here. And then you're going to take it, fold it in half like that. So that's in half, and you have this loop end that go through the back of the hole and through like that, and then you're gonna loop it like this. So this medallion, I made this in ceramics class, but you can use Sculpey, which you can get at any craft store. Michael's, Joann's has a Sculpey, and it hardens and dries really hard. There's also homemade recipes that you can do, like to make Play-Doh, and then you can make a medallion like that, just poke a hole in the middle of it. You can also just make something out of cardboard, wrap it with lots and lots of yarn and glue it together and punch a hole in it and make that as your necklace. So there's all kinds of things you could do for this medallion, but I went ahead and made some special ones because I wanted these for Mother's Day. So now we're ready to bead. So I have one strand on this side and one strand on that side. So we're going to try to match our pattern on one side to match the pattern on the other side. So let's get started. I'm going to decide what colors I'm going to use. Since this is orange, yellow, and green, I'm going to pick just this orange, this yellow, and this green, and some pink for just to jazz it up a little. So you have to sort of decide depending on how many beads you have and what the look you're looking for. You want to make it simple. If it's for a preschooler, probably just 2 or 3 colors at the most. And it might be even better if you just use 2 colors, because then you can just do, you know, orange, green, or yellow, green, right? It's sort of sometimes difficult to do more of a pattern. So keep it simple. If you have an older child, you can even integrate 2 different kinds of yellows, 2 different kinds of greens, and make a more complicated pattern. When I made my pattern for this necklace, it was pretty complicated, but I think I'm going to wear this. So I wanted to enjoy it. I did a turquoise yellow, it's like a yellow green, turquoise, yellow, green, blue, a dotted one, another blue, a zigzag one, then I repeated this pattern again. This turquoise, yellow, green, blue, dark blue, navy blue, dotted blue. So that's what I did. It was a little more complicated, but let's make a simple one, okay? Okay, so I'm doing orange, pineapple, yellow, orange, pineapple, yellow, orange, pineapple, yellow. So let's keep going. This one would be a good combination for maybe a 3.5 or 4-year-old. A little 3-year-old, you might just be working on learning how to bead. Okay, right? It's hard to hold this steady and just put the bead on. So you might not even want to worry about a pattern, right? Okay, and now we need a pineapple. So orange, pineapple, yellow. Here's my yellow. And orange, pineapple, yellow. Okay, now I'm going to start working on the other side, doing exactly the same one, which makes it sort of easy because now you can just match it to that other strand that you already beaded. So here's orange, pineapple, and yellow. And if you forget where you are, or the child does, they can just lay it down sideways and say, oh, what comes next? What's that? It's orange. All right, let's put orange there. Then what's next? Oh, it's a pineapple. And what's after the pineapple? What color is that? There's yellow. Okay, let's put a yellow one. Okay, I'm finished. You can hold it up like that so the child can see that these are equal, right? The same length before you tie it off. And then you're gonna pull it like this. This is a lanyard material. So I like to use this because it's really easy. I don't need to worry about. And you just put a loop in it and then tie it off. And if you do them both together, then they won't come untied. Okay, and here's my necklace. There we go. All ready for summer. It looks like a great summer necklace. Sort of Hawaiian looking. I love it. It's really bright and exciting. Have fun.